This is an adversary hearing involving the Sanchez child. Ms. Wiggins is with us representing the child. The mother, Jessica Sanchez, is with us. We have two alleged fathers, Stephen Moore and Jonathan Nichols. Neither of them are in my waiting room. Ms. Sanchez, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I need to admonish you. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, you have the right to ask that the court consider whether or not you're entitled to a court-appointed attorney at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you want to ask for an attorney today?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. I just need to let you know, as long as this case goes on, you're always entitled that if you change your mind, if you think you need an attorney, you can get the paperwork from anybody with St. Francis or the department, or you could get it from my office here at the Randall County Annex. You have to fill it out completely, but you have that right between now and the time this case is dismissed. So anytime you want to ask for that, realize that you can. Okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Keisha, who do you work for?
I work for the Department of Protective Services, Child Protective Services.
And what do you do for them?
I'm an investigator.
And have you investigated a case involving the baby Sofia Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
And is her date of birth August 10th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is the mother of Sofia?
Jessica Sanchez.
And who are the alleged fathers for Sofia?
So we have Jonathan Nichols and Stephen Moore.
Thank you. And did the department receive their intake regarding Sofia on August 11th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell us what those intake allegations were.
So it was alleging neglectful supervision of Sophie by her mom, Jessica. There were concerns regarding Jessica being admitted to the hospital due to going into labor early. She had tested positive for meth and marijuana, and she also admitted to the usage to hospital personnel as well.
Thank you. Your Honor, we offer petitioner's exhibit number 1, Northwest Texas Hospital medical records on the baby Sofia Sanchez, and we ask the court, I'll let the court rule on admission.
Okay. Any objections?
I have no objection, Judge.
All right, then petitioner's 1 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. We next ask the court to note pages 15 and 45 of that exhibit.
Okay. All right. Petitioner's 1 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Keisha, after receiving that intake and it being assigned to you, did you make contact with the baby?
Yes, ma'am.
And where was the baby at that time?
It was in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit at Northwest Texas Hospital.
And that visit to the baby was on August 12th of 2025. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And on that same day, did you attempt to visit Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
And how did that attempt work out?
So I got in contact with her. She scheduled to meet with me that day, but she never followed up with that.
Did you also attempt to contact her on August 13th, 2025 to schedule a new meetup time?
Yes, ma'am.
And was there any response?
No, ma'am.
And let's see, on August 14th of 2025, were you able to identify 2 possible alleged fathers of the child?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that based on records of the department during the family-based safety services case?
Yes, ma'am.
And that services case with Ms. Sanchez closed in June of 2025. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now going back to your visit to Sofia on August 12th of 2025, what did you observe about the state of the child?
So Sophia was observed to be in a ventilator.
And was
so
she?
What was it? I'm sorry.
Please continue your response. I apologize.
Oh, no, she was just observed to be a ventilator, and she required assistance with like her feeding and oxygen.
Okay. And was she in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit of Northwest Texas Hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
And on August 14th, 2025, did you locate Mr. Stephen Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
Where was he located at?
He was in the Randall County Detention Center.
Thank you. And Your Honor, we offer petitioners exhibit number 2, a certified copy of the criminal complaint against Mr. Moore.
All right, objections?
No objection.
All right, petitioners 2 submitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And on August 14th of 2025, did you also locate information on Jonathan Nichols?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And on that same day, did you make contact with Jonathan Nichols?
I made contact with Jonathan Nichols the following day on the 15th.
Okay, thank you for correcting me. And did he state that he may be the father of Sofia?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
And is he willing to submit to paternity testing?
Yes, ma'am, he stated that he was.
Thank you. And did he admit to being in a relationship with Miss Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
However, did he also state it had ended 7 to 8 months before?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
What did he state about his past history with methamphetamine and marijuana?
So he told me that he had a past history with methamphetamine and marijuana and that he had been clean for around 3 months.
Thank you. And what did he state about drug use and his relationship with Jessica?
So he had told me that him and Jessica used both methamphetamine and marijuana with each other during their relationship, and that they ended their relationship because I guess he was trying to get clean, but she was refusing to do so.
Okay. And did he deny having any recent contact with Miss Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
On that same day, did you make contact with Stephen Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that in Randall County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did he state about possibly being Sofia's father?
He felt like that. He felt like he was the only one that could be her father. He didn't know of any other possibilities.
However, did he also express a desire to have DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we asking the court today to order DNA testing on both Stephen Moore and Jonathan Nichols?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did he state about a relationship with Ms. Sanchez?
He stated that he was in a relationship with her as well for a couple of years, but that their relationship had ended about a year ago.
Okay. Can you please tell us about the reasonable efforts the department took to avoid removal?
So I attempted to meet with Jessica Sanchez multiple times to discuss the investigation with her to try to determine like a safety plan for the baby. We wanted to consider possibly Jonathan as a placement, but due to not knowing if he was the biological father and just his unstable living arrangements, that wasn't possible.
Okay. And Stephen Moore, as an alleged father, was he ruled out as a reasonable alternative to removal as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that due to him wanting to be in jail?
Yes, ma'am.
And though both men admitted, or let me rephrase, would you agree that the paternity of the child is uncertain since there are 2 alleged fathers and both are asking for genetic testing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And would a kick-out order have left the child with no legal parent in the home?
Yes, ma'am.
And would a parent-child safety placement would have created an immediate danger to the child without the cooperation of Jessica Sanchez? Would you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in your affidavit, you mentioned a prior family-based safety services case. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us what that family-based safety services case was for?
Yes, ma'am. So in October of 2024, the department had received an intake regarding concerns for methamphetamine usage, domestic violence, and like living instabilities for Jessica Sanchez. And so during that investigation, they talked to her and things like that. They did all their stuff that they needed to do. A safety plan was implemented for her other child, stating that she would be supervised with her on a 24-hour basis. She agreed to work the services, but then they ended up having to do like an order to participate, which was granted in December of 2024. Or in January 2025, sorry, it was sought in December.
So did that order to participate in that family-based safety services case, did that include at least the beginning part of Ms. Sanchez's pregnancy?
Yes, ma'am.
And based on the records of the department, did it appear that the department was aware that Ms. Sanchez was pregnant at that time as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And so that family-based safety services case, that was an effort to avoid removal as well. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
As far as efforts to reunify the family since removal, what efforts is the department making towards that?
As far as with the baby, with Sophie.
Yes, with Sophie. And-
So I know me personally, I have attempted multiple times to reach out to her to schedule a time to get with her. She scheduled times with me and then she doesn't show up. And then our family team meeting coordinator, she also reached out to her so we can do a family team meeting to discuss like possible placement. And she, from my understanding, she wasn't able to get a hold of her.
Okay. And has St. Francis Ministries also attempted to schedule a visitation for the mother and child?
From my understanding, yes, ma'am.
And to your knowledge, has that been successful?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And are they likewise experiencing trouble having with mom return their communication and show up when she says she will?
Yes, ma'am.
As far as decision making, did the department believe that Sofia was an immediate danger for her physical health or safety?
Yes, ma'am.
And would the child have returning home, would that have placed her in the care of someone struggling with active methamphetamine use?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you agree that there was no time for a full adversary hearing prior to removal?
Yes, ma'am.
And so the department obtained an order for removal. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now we talked about visitation for mom with Jonathan. In regards to Jonathan, is there any visitation that's being attempted?
From my knowledge, not at the moment.
And regarding Stephen Moore, while he's in jail, is it correct that there will be no visitation until he's released?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've attempted to maintain contact with both alleged fathers as well as the mother, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the child's current placement?
She is currently placed at the Northwest Texas Hospital.
And upon her release, is it the department's plan to attempt to place her with relatives?
Yes, if we were able to find somebody suitable. Yes, ma'am.
In regards to any potential relatives for placement, have we asked Jessica Sanchez about potential placements?
I haven't been able to get with her to ask her.
Thank you. Are there any home studies we are asking the court to order on any relatives or fictive kin?
From my understanding, we may be looking at her sister.
Okay. And has she provided the full name of her sister?
I know that information was provided to St. Francis.
Thank you. Are we asking the court to order both Mr. Nichols and Ms. Sanchez to UA and hair follicle drug screen today?
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any other requests we are making of the court?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And do you believe that the parents or the alleged fathers or the mother being named managing conservator of the child would present a continuing danger to the child's emotional health and well-being?
Yes, ma'am.
I pass the witness.
All right, thank you. Ms. Wiggins?
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Mahone, do we have an anticipated release date from the child from the NICU?
As of right now, it's unknown.
Okay, and it's my understanding that the child is experienced both, she was born prematurely, is that a fair statement?
Yes, ma'am.
And she also has exhibiting some withdrawal symptoms.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right. Ms. Sanchez, did you have any questions you wanted to ask Ms. Mahone? You're muted.
Yes, so I guess kind of like I have no vehicle right now. It's in the shop, and I'm just trying to, like, I got into Cinecor and stuff, and I'm trying to, like, set up stuff with y'all now, like, and then go to Cinecor, and then I talked to that Women's Center and was trying to get in over there, and they told me that as soon as I get out of Cinecor, that they would take me over there. And so I'm just trying to see, like, because I want my baby.
Okay,
If
you said,
there's any,
are you ready to, did you find Centacor on your own?
yeah, and I've already did, like, I was supposed to go in Thursday. I did my assessment Wednesday. I was supposed to go in Thursday, but then I asked them if they could like wait till this week so that way I could go to court today. And then I've already talked to Downtown Women's Center, and they told me to just get into Cinecor, and then Stephanie Davis will start visiting me up there from Downtown Women's Center.
Okay. So when are you going into Centacor?
After I get off court today, I was gonna call Seth from Cinecor and see if they have a bed open anytime from today to the end of this week.
Are you having to pay for that yourself?
I'm on pregnancy Medicaid.
Okay, so I don't know. Do we, Ms. Gutierrez, is the department asking for any kind of OSAR assessment or?
Your Honor, it sounds like typically with treatment facilities, the person either comes in with an assessment or they'll do the assessment as that first appointment. It sounds like from Ms. Sanchez's statements that she did that first appointment, which would have been the assessment. Ms. Sanchez, I know you haven't been sworn in, but can you tell us, did they tell you that you are approved for inpatient treatment?
Yes, so they said that they take that insurance because it's superior or whatever, and that I'm gonna do the detox and then the treatment, and then whenever that's what I got from Cinecor, and then whenever I get out of there, I got a recovery home to go to.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, it sounds like she's already had an assessment and approved by Suncor to
So
do
basically that
it.
Medicaid's gonna, is that how it usually works? Even if you do an OSAR, Medicaid pays for the inpatient, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, in my experience, it's Medicaid, or sometimes there's grants that a parent can qualify for.
Okay, all right, so we're on the right path. That sounds good. All right, now, Ms. Sanchez, you said you don't have a car. We still need to get a baseline test. You know, we know you're going to test positive at least on the hair strand test, but we need to get that quickly so that we know that when we test you again, the levels are coming down, which tells us you're not continuing to use. So
Okay.
we'll give you, the department or St. Francis will give you a ride today to go get your hair strand and drug screen done. And then you know you're on the right path. You're going exactly where we'd hope you would, going into inpatient treatment, and then you've gone a step further even to have a follow-up program at the Downtown Women's Center. So what I'll do, I don't know whose case is this going to be, Miss Gutierrez?
I believe it's going to be Miss Potts.
Okay. All right. She's
She
there. She
is
is.
in the hearing.
Yeah. Okay. What I'll do, Ms. Sanchez, when we're through with the hearing, I'll put you and Ms. Potts in a breakout room. That's where y'all can talk. I'll go on with my other hearings, but y'all can arrange how to meet up today and get you there to get your drug test. And Ms. Potts can explain kind of how that all works, but we'll get you there so we can get those baselines on you. And then you're going where you need to go. Next step would be inpatient to deal with the drug problem. So I think you're on a good track.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Then if she had no other questions, then Ms. Gutierrez, do you have any other witnesses?
No other witnesses, Your Honor. The department rests. We ask that the court make findings that we made reasonable efforts to prevent removal as well as reunify. I would like, Your Honor, to ask Ms. Sanchez for the name of her sister that she's wanting a home study on so that we
Yeah.
could get that going.
Yeah, Ms. Sanchez, I don't know if you filled out the form or not, but you can list who you would want your child to be placed with while this case is pending. You can list more than one, but we can speed things up if you'll tell us who would be your first choice to place your child with.
My sister, her name is Shelby Sanchez. Her phone number is
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
SHELBY.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll let you give that phone number to Miss Potts when I put you in the breakout room, because this is being broadcast live on YouTube. We don't want your phone number to get out to anybody.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right then. Miss Wiggins, did you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Miss Sanchez, is there anything else you need to tell me today?
So I was trying to see how I could get information from the hospital so that way I can be able to like know when she's gonna be released from the hospital and like about what time I'm gonna be like in Senate Court, because at Downtown Women's Center I'm allowed to have my baby and they like will put me in a different little like different steps if I have my kid with me than if I don't. And
Okay.
I
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and I want my babies. That's all.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, are you currently working?
I'm on maternity leave, but yes, I work at Papa John's.
Okay, but you're not working currently, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, no, you're not working.
No, I'm not at work. No.
No, are you currently working? Are you, if you're on maternity leave, that tells me you're not currently working each day at Papa John's, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then if you're going to go into inpatient, then obviously you won't be working then either. So I'm telling you, you would qualify for a court-appointed attorney at no cost to you. Are you sure you don't want to ask for that today?
Yeah, I do want one.
Okay. All right. You'll have to fill out paperwork so that we can finalize it. But since you're here right now and you may be going into at least, I guess, probably at least a 30-day program, inpatient program,
Yes.
Brittany, if we could go ahead and let her know who her lawyer is going to be and give her the phone number.
Okay, the next attorney on the list is gonna be Natalie Archer. Let me get that phone number.
Okay. Miss Sanchez, if you'll get something to write on.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And Judge, Ms. Potts did send a chat message indicating she had the information for the sister and had already submitted the paperwork. Just
Okay.
so the court knows.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and order. And that's for Shelby Sanchez.
That's correct, Judge.
I'll go ahead and make that part of the order.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're ready for that number?
Yes.
Okay, it's 806, and her name was Natalie Archer.
Okay. I got it.
All right, Ms. Sanchez, we will notify her today that she's been appointed to represent you, but it will be your job to contact her to set up an appointment or a meeting, however y'all want to do it, but you'll have to contact her first, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, then. If there's no other witnesses, then Ms. Wiggins, did I ask you for recommendations yet?
No, Your Honor.
All right, recommendations, please.
I do recommend that it's in the child's best interest that the department remain temporary managing conservator of the child. Placement right now obviously is in the NICU. And so once she's released, obviously we'll see if Ms. Sanchez's sister is appropriate. But otherwise, ask that she remain in the hospital.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then I will continue. I will continue the department as temporary managing conservator. I'll continue Sofia's current placement at the hospital, knowing that she'll be released hopefully soon. I will order paternity testing, both on Stephen Moore and Jonathan Nichols, the alleged fathers in this case. I will order that Ms. Sanchez, Jessica Sanchez, and Jonathan Nichols, both hair strand and UA drug screen by 4 p.m. today at Care Express. I will order the expedited home study on Shelby Sanchez. All right, if I haven't missed anything, then I will make the findings of reasonable efforts to reunify. If I haven't missed anything else, then our next hearing will be a status hearing. Ms. Sanchez, that will be on October 6th, 2025, just like today's hearing. The purpose of that hearing will be, and you can discuss this with Ms. Archer, your attorney, the department's probably going to ask you to do services to get your child back, and that they will give you a written plan of those services. The purpose of this hearing on October 6th is the court will decide which of those services should be made a court order. So that's the purpose of our next hearing, as well as to see how Sofia is doing. So Be sure you contact Miss Archer in plenty of time so that y'all can be prepared for that hearing on October 6th.
Okay.
Okay? All right, we'll stand in recess on this case, and I'll put Miss Sanchez and Miss Potts in a breakout room to discuss how we're going to get you to your drug test today. So, all right, we'll be in recess. I'll be back at 1 o'clock to call another Randall County final hearing on the Atchison child. So I'll see some of you back at 1 o'clock. Otherwise, have a good week.
Thank you, Judge. And
Uh-huh,
Judge, just so you know, the Fort Bend judge, I guess, changed his mind and decided to set the hearing at 1:30. I'm hopeful I'll be back by 2 for the adversary hearing, but I just wanted to let the court know if I'm not, that is where I am. But I'll have Andy pop on if I'm late.
Courtney, will
Okay.
you check your email regarding that adversary?
Yes, I saw Stacy's email.
Perfect.
Let me see. I'm trying to get this. Okay, Miss Sanchez, I'm going to open that breakout room for you. I've got the wrong one here. Let me find this. I'll open the breakout room for you and Miss Potts. You may be asked to join that breakout room, or it may put you in there automatically. If you're asked to, go ahead and hit that you want to join the breakout room. Okay, see some of you back at 1.